have been really struck by how many Michiganders have personal connections to people in Israel, to people in the Palestinian territories, to people who have been wounded, to people who are living in fear right now. It is, I think we shouldn't underestimate how many Michiganders have personal connections to the crisis that's going on over there. The way that we've been trying to help in my office is we had a number of Michiganders who were, on a church visit. Big Novi Church was over there. We had individual tourists from the Lansing area who were over there. We have young 23-year-old students who were going there on a quick kind of vacation and tour. We just have a whole range of people who found themselves over there and then found themselves unable to get on a plane back because they were on an American airline, or they were bumped from their seat, or their plane was canceled. So you can imagine how inundated the American embassy has been over there. And we put out the word that we were able to, we have a separate channel to the State Department. So we were helping people move along to the point where my staff was tracking, a constituent who was sitting on the tarmac at Ben Gurion this morning trying to get a flight out to Athens. So we've been watching this very specifically. People, obviously, most Americans are not familiar with living in a war zone and the fear of going, into a bunker when your hotel is under threat of a rocket attack. I mean, so it's really rattled those tourists, as you can imagine. We helped a church group get over the border to Jordan and drive, take a bus to the border on the Israeli side, get off, cross the border on foot, and then get on another bus when they came up on the Jordanian side. So it's been real sort of nitty-gritty details of getting people out of harm's way there. And that's only going to continue. Certainly, we should anticipate that as Israel continues to plan a ground operation into Gaza, that there's going to be more American citizens who are seeking to come out of that area and come home. So it's, I think, very personal for people, very raw for people. Obviously, there's been devastating videos coming out of that terrorist attack. And so I think it's really affecting people in a very personal way.